Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here in the kitchen. Tanny calls hers the kitchen of love and life. I call mine the kitchen of chaos because there's no order to this kitchen and there's never any telling what's going to happen in here. But this weekend, either here or the outside kitchen is going to be like my laboratory. I was sitting around last night thinking about that salad dressing recipe I did the other day that I really liked. And that's the most important thing. I like sharing this stuff, but I'm a bit selfish. The most important thing is I really liked it a lot myself. And that's just going to be the purpose of this, or the theme of this quick video today, is why it's important to learn how to create raw vegan recipes, or even for some, why it's important to learn how to create vegan recipes, but more specifically for me, it's for raw vegan recipes. And there's multiple reasons, in my opinion, for this. One reason is, like I say, I don't get all caught up on the taste, so it's not like I'm going to fall off my plan, but I enjoy eating things that are tasty. And for many people, and it worked for me in the past, is having good tasty recipes will keep you on this path. Because don't get so caught up all the time. I see people getting so caught up in, I need my cooked food, or I need this, or I need fat versus this. It's all about having tasty food. You know, people can spin it all they want. Oh, well, I didn't have enough fat, or I had too much, and blah, 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 and they can't do it because of this and that. But no, if it's tasty, you're going to stick to it. I mean, good is good. It doesn't matter. Even forget the fact that it's raw vegan, forget the fact that it's vegan or whatever. It's a tasty recipe. So it's going to help you to stay on your path, and it's going to keep things interesting, and you're just going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy eating more if you learn how to come up with recipes. Another important reason that you do need to come up with recipes for yourself is, like I mentioned the other day with that recipe, you're you. You know, you're an individual. I know there's like probably several billion people out there that could probably come up with that know more in the kitchen, could come up with better recipes, but they're not going to come up with a recipe probably that I like as much as I did the other day, because I'm making it for me and I'm playing to my specific taste. Now that just I mean, I'm not doing any crazy stuff where I don't think that will be tasty to other people, but making and coming up with recipes for yourself will give you, like I said, it'll alleviate the boredom, and it'll give you a freedom, and it'll give you a little bit of power. That's what I've felt like, just being able, like, okay, anything I got, I always feel like I can create something the more, skills I pick up. Because I look at ingredients different now, whereas I used to look at ingredients like, ooh, these are just separate ingredients. Now I visualize what I can create with those ingredients. Another reason why it's important to come up with raw vegan recipes, and this can be not just for people like myself that do a YouTube channel, that have a social media presence, that are actually, trying to offer tips to help people, but even if you have people in your everyday life. Going back to tasty recipes, if you have tasty food, people are going to be less likely to get all caught up and give you like the whole vegan, BS, like, oh, it is vegan, but blah, blah, blah. You know what? I think I've told you this story many times. I'll wear out my stories a lot of times, but it was probably something like, what's the year? It's probably something like 22, 23 years ago when I was living in South Beach in Miami. Had a French roommate, and we found this little vegan restaurant on South Beach, and we ate there like probably between lunch and dinner. We ate there like 6 or 7 times a week, and neither one of us were vegan. I think at the time we were actually, living fairly healthy, but neither one of us were vegan. Didn't know anything that much about vegan other than the fact that it just had no animal products, no meat or dairy in there. But we ate there, and the reason we ate there wasn't because we were trying to be healthy, wasn't because we were trying to be vegan. We ate there because that was in our neighborhood, and it was one of the best restaurants on South Beach. Every time we went in there, we enjoyed our food. The food was flawless. So that's my point. If you can make tasty food, especially if you're, in your household, if you're the creator in your household of food and you're trying to get your family on board, this is really important for you to play. Now the reason I'm doing that is, like, I'm talking about this today, and you might have a weekend like that yourself, or just have days like that yourself in your kitchen. This is like the kitchen / laboratory this weekend. I'm going to, when I go for yoga this afternoon. I'm going to buy a few ingredients. Today was greens day. I bought some greens, so I got some things, and I'm going to buy some more ingredients. And I'm going to play this weekend. I'm just going to see, I'm just going to start and try and develop some recipes and just experiment. Even if I don't come, it's not even so much that my end goal is to come up with a finished product, but it's just to play with combining more ingredients and just see how this offsets this makes this a little thinner, this makes this gives it some thickness, this adds this taste, because it's all about piece by piece. I'm learning all those things every recipe that I make, and I just got to thinking like maybe I could step that up and push the learning curve and actually become more like these people that are coming up with recipe videos all the time, because I'll tell you, I've seen a big evolution in this year 2015 in my skills doing that. I remember back at the first of this year, 2014, where when people could do recipe videos or they came up with recipes all the time, I was just like, wow. I was kind of blown away by that, intimidated by that, because I'm like, well, I can't do that. I'm jealous of these people that basically, if they don't have a video idea for the day, they can create a recipe because they're so good in the kitchen. But anyhow, I'm going to keep this one short today to finish up the week, but I just think there's, for those reasons, for yourself, to keep yourself interested, to keep yourself on point, to attract other people to the lifestyle. The more recipes you have, the more recipes you can come up for things to take with you when you go out, like that salad dressing recipe. Damn, that is perfect. If you're going out to eat and you know that any restaurant that you might be going to, or the restaurant that you're going to has a salad bar, take that, make yourselves a little bit of that salad dressing and take it with you. And it don't even think it doesn't necessarily have to be for a salad. Maybe you could dip some stuff. Maybe you can find some vegan items on the menu or something to dip in. But that's something. It just opens up possibilities. Learn how to work around the kitchen. Just learn. Don't ask people so much questions. That's what I always used to do. I used to be a little bit too cerebral, always having to ask somebody. And I think people used to get annoyed with that. I had one friend that was another subject, not food, but it had to do with computers, and I think he just got tired, and he started doing a good thing with me. He just kind of weaned me off of that and said, look, you just need to learn this stuff on your own. It's piece by piece. You learn one piece, it takes you to another, and that's the same in the kitchen. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope you've got a great weekend planned. I guess you're right in the center of fall there. I bet a lot of you have pretty colors wherever you are. I like fall. Just a little hint. If anybody should want to help me experience fall, if they want to send me a plane ticket and have a room, I would be very happy to go somewhere where the leaves are orange right about now. Just joking. But anyhow, y'all have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.